What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 105. I did this one with Ezra Millz and Riley Golden. I've done a podcast with Riley before. Yeah, I should go check that one out. And then me and Ezra did a On the Road episode 1 about 2 weeks ago. So that was so it was fun to bring everybody together. Thank you to Jen for helping out. It was a really good time, man. We kind of went into Ezra's life and, his business adventures that he's doing, and then just had a good conversation talking about everything that came up, man. And I think you guys will enjoy this one. If you haven't already, go and buy tickets to see Mr. Coop at the Culture Lounge, and follow Ezra to see what's going on at the Culture Lounge, man. He's doing a lot of things, and check him out at Brown Bird Studios if you're interested in making music. Other than that, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and check out the merch, man. And I hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time. I don't know how to do that. So
there's YouTube University.
Yeah.
I guess we're started here. Jen, Millz, Riley, thank you guys for being here. This is, I don't know what episode we're on, but we're here.
Thanks for having me.
We're remaking rescheduled.
Is this the second time we rescheduled?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm. But glad you're here. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
You recovering?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Riley, how you feeling over there, sir?
I'm good, bro.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jen.
What's up?
I'm reaching for my shit real quick. Oh, what I did with my lighter. Can I see that red lighter, please? Alrighty, Millz. Let's get into it, man. How's business? How's the Culture Lounge doing?
Oh man, the Culture Lounge right now actually is doing really well. We're booked we've been booked all March. We'll be booked till like end of April.
Yeah, I heard y'all saying y'all's dates, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it just seems like every day for the last 2 weeks we just been getting booked out on everything. So
that's fire.
Thanks to Moneybag Joe Biden for the stimulus check. It's stimulating the economy.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to spend the money. I don't believe in saving money, really.
At all?
Not really. I'm not really sold on it.
Why
I mean,
not?
I guess you need a rainy day fund, but it's like you put money out, man, and just get the shit flowing, dog.
Yeah,
why the fuck would you save it?
I already know it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
But I mean, not to get all whatever, but I don't think money has like as a paper, it doesn't have any value. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So
get all whatever. What's whatever?
You need like things like if you're thinking about survival, you need guns, ammo. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You don't need what are you gonna do with a fucking $1 million cash?
Exactly.
It's worthless.
Exactly.
So
That's exactly what I tell my daughter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, we gotta get our environment in a self-sufficient environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So whatever that costs is what we're aiming to.
I keep thinking about back to like that little snowstorm we had. Like people. They're losing their minds, man. It was like the fucking power grid and all that. It's so sensitive and shit. I don't know the word, but you saw people dying and shit. Like you gotta be prepared, dog. It's like weird, So I don't know.
So to speak on that real quick, I gotta plug in since you asked me about business. I'm opening my own business. I've actually owned it for the last 4 years since 2017. It's called Creative Digital, and what I do is sell and install things like internet, home phone, cable. Security, surround sound, and now solar panels.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So we're selling and installing solar panels. So again, like for things like this snowy, rainy, small little
if you're not on
fucked up situations, man, this will help you out. Like if that power grid goes out, like you're still good. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just as a whole, that's good for Lubbock to be like bringing that to the scene, kind of.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think in California, I think for sure the government is doing something to like influence it.
You got to. There's a lot of people over there, man.
Yeah, so it's starting to do the same thing over here.
How is that though? Because this is this is oil. There's oil money around here. So is it pretty tough?
It is tough.
Because I've heard there's like laws against it, like to make it hard to like install solar panels and shit.
It used to be. The last 2 years have been really open to it, and right now the government is doing like a 26%. What is it called? Tax break, like a tax credit. So whatever you spend on the system, 26% of that loan that you get for the system is tax write-offable, basically.
Okay.
Or you get like a return of that. No, you get a return of that. You get a credit, yeah. So if 23 or 24, whatever, 23 to 26% of your loan for that, whatever it is, let's just say for the sake of math, it's $5,000. You'll get that back on your taxes the next year, just for getting the solar system installed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could go with whoever you want, but if you're gonna go with anybody here locally in the Lubbock area, come talk to me at Creative Digital. Okay, look it up online.
Local business, man.
Small local business, support local, stimulate the local economy that way. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch. So we work through a third party company that's local as well, and they have all local installers, all local technicians. So you're not gonna call if people come during the summer and knock on your doors and sell it. These people are from Utah, California.
They're pretty annoying.
They're going to come and they're going to leave. You're never going to even hear from them again if you have a problem with your system. You know what I'm saying? Who are you going to talk to about your rebate or your warranty if they're not in town?
So, I'm sorry, explain again, what is all you do? Let's go through it real quick.
Excuse me. So, internet.
Internet, okay.
So we do internet and it's a fiber. We have fiber and then we also have like a smaller...
so how does that work? Do you have to pretty much buy from the big guys
I work with the big guys.
Okay.
I go get a contract with them to promote their services.
Because I figured those big guys, they own
excuse me,
the whole game. It just seemed like AT&T or Suddenlink and all that shit.
Yeah, those are the bigger guys.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why I'm sure they make it harder for smaller people to get in the game.
Yeah, but we're here, so
yeah. So there you go.
We will go the distance.
So you do internet? What else?
Internet, home phone, cable.
It's all one, right?
It's all one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have another different type of internet, of course. I can't say all the names because that would be conflict of interest. But you can call or come by the store, 1519 34th Street, Suite A, and you can talk to me about what we have to offer and what's best for you and your situation. And so that's the cable and internet.
Okay.
And then we do security, home security. We have different options for that as well. We have monitored security systems, where there's a third party who monitors it for you. And then we have standalone security systems. So if you just want cameras in alarm systems,
like a doorbell thing?
Yeah, or cameras in a DVR. You know what I'm saying? And you can check it from your phone type thing.
Hey, bro, my ring is fucked up. Could you look at that?
Yep, I sure can.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, those things
install that and everything.
Those things are lifesavers.
Yeah.
Having one of those. Maybe they don't even work if people have them, but just having it there is probably a deterrent enough to
You would think that, but you see how many videos are online of people doing things getting caught on ring. It's bro, you don't.
Yeah, but those people they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So
right.
they're gonna do it regardless. But
Yeah.
I would think a big majority of people are deterred by it. I don't know.
Cameras.
I mean, really, you just shouldn't be stealing shit or doing dumb shit. Respect people's things. And then respect
I wish
yourself.
it was that easy.
No, of course, but I mean, I'm at least say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Respect yourself more than
Respect
anything.
yourself.
Someone listening to this might be like, yo, I'm not actually about to go hit that lick.
They reevaluate their life, change, and they ain't gonna steal from somebody who worked hard. And all that. So you also do security. That's pretty simple. I'm just trying to play it out in my head.
Right.
And then solar panels.
Right, and solar panels.
How is that, man? What's that like? What do you fucking do? You just get them and then you? I don't understand that. I like the integration of business. That's why I'm interested in knowing all that.
So really, I just I got a storefront. I have accounts with all these vendors, and basically, if you come into my storefront or call my phone or whatever, and you need any of these things, well then I just basically get online, and I'm the middleman for it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So that's really what it is.
Have you installed some before?
I don't do the installing.
No.
I installed cable and telecommunications for 8 years, for different companies contracting. And I think I just went too hard. I just wore myself out. So I loved it though, don't get me wrong. I was in and out of town, staying in different places, being in places I've never been or would have been if it wasn't for that. Here in town, I met a lot of people doing installs. It's fun. It's cool. Any young person out there is looking for something to do. You don't need a license. You don't need, a certificate. Just got to be willing to work and be willing to learn. and it's good money, and it's a good thing to know. You know what I'm saying? It's a good trait to know. Everybody needs internet. You know what I'm saying? It's a drug that kids are doing, the old folks are doing, the doctors are doing. Everybody's addicted to
internet's
this
almost
drug.
kind of been like water and electricity now.
It actually is.
You know,
it's
like
utility.
What's the word? A utility.
Work.
It's a utility.
School.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, people were having to, early in the pandemic, people were like going to the schools to park outside to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they were giving that free Wi-Fi
Yeah.
in parking lots. Do you know why they were doing that?
Well, because school's online.
No, I learned because so they Suddenlink had to deal with LISD, but then Suddenlink wasn't a lot of no disrespect, a lot of their parents hadn't paid their Suddenlink bill, so they were like, we can't let them have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So they moved it to school, man. I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. You should just did it for
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's really not a way to gauge who can afford it and who can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I thought that was pretty shitty of them. Like, it's a pandemic. Like, guys gotta learn. Like, why don't you just give leeway, fuckers?
Yeah, because then they'd have to give it to everybody.
Well, yeah.
And then they wouldn't make $1. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's a
all
give
about
and take.
the money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but fortunately, all in one, right?
It's a double-edged sword.
It
Look, I
is.
kind of feel the same way. Like, to me, my ultimate goal is to have some land, with some water, and let me go hunting.
That's going very quick, man. That's very limited. You better jump on it quick.
Let me do some farming or gardening. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I was telling my stepdad that I want a piece of land here out south. I like south a little bit, even further south. And he was like, the land's not the problem; it's the water.
Yeah.
Like, there's only certain spots that have water.
Especially south.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say south. I learned a long time ago. Like, one of my mentors, Brandon Clausen, shout out Brandon. He told me a long time ago, like, hey, when you're ready to build, you're ready for this land, don't go south. He the water's running out. The water's in a situation over there.
That's where I wanted to live too, man. Because if you go north, it's fucking flat and ugly. Like, it's a little bit pretty going that way.
Further north, like Canyon, Amarillo area, like even even more north,
I guess you're
further
right.
north of Amarillo,
like
it's
Dumas and all that.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
Hills and canyons. It's tight.
Damn, you just crushed my dreams. South, damn it. Oh well, fuck it. Yeah. But the water, man, it's gonna be the gold in the future, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people we need water. There's a lot of people being,
But if you take that thought and you think about all the water that's wasted in the city already, you know what I've always, one thing that always crossed my mind since I was a kid working as dishwashers in a restaurant is like, I'm wasting so much water right now washing dishes, and this is one restaurant out of 5.
I think about that. I think about that when I shower, and I think about that when I flush the toilet. That's a lot of water when you flush the toilet, man.
Yeah. I don't flush always when I just pee these days. I'm trying to save some water,
No, for real, dude. There's a lot of ways you can reduce water, but it's like, fuck, dude. We're just one household. Like you're saying, there's one. Right. That's just one sink in one restaurant.
It's up to the corporations, man. They do way more wasting of resources than we do.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
To live, you know what I'm saying. Companies don't necessarily have to build in the big picture. You don't have to produce certain things for us to survive on this earth. You know what I'm saying. We don't have to sell beanies and hats and shit, whatever it might be that's causing us to be short on a certain resource. We don't have to have it. You know what I'm saying? It's not essential to survive.
Have you heard of carbon footprint?
Yeah.
Our carbon footprints, as an American, is unbelievable compared to everybody else in the world.
Yeah. Because they do things to trash, the way recycling.
I was just thinking about that going to Market Street. There's a lot of unnecessary shit on the shelves that if they don't get sold within their shelf life, it's gonna be thrown out. It's just gonna be thrown out. They're
not gonna give it. They're not gonna donate.
But it's always there. It's another double-edged sword, right? It's always there though.
Yeah.
Because if you need it, then it's fucking there. Yeah. But you don't always need it. It's maybe once every fucking blue moon you might need something that's on there. But it's fuck.
Right.
I don't know though. I wouldn't want to live in a country where you can't get that shit though. So I'll say that.
I don't know. Why not though?
I like my luxury. I like the luxury of being an American dog. I don't want. It's my life's too easy. I love it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I think about these things.
That's the biggest product ever sold, being an American.
Yeah, damn.
That's crazy. Come on.
The American dream.
It's we're gonna pretend we don't want you out here, but come over here to stimulate our.
Yeah, they want the money. Yeah.
Come over here and build our buildings and shit. Come on.
Yeah. No, the bigger guys, they want us.
It's that whole like, here you go, you can have it. No, never, we can't have it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep them coming.
Keep coming.
I saw this thing where it says like the elite, or I don't know what the caption was, but it was like a bigger hedge watering a smaller hedge, and we're the smaller hedge. But we're watering each other, but they're so much bigger than us. You know, they're just like it's like an illusion.
Watering them.
Yeah, it's
and
like
they're like controlling.
They're like here, we're gonna give you enough to survive.
Exactly.
But it's an illusion, man. I don't know. We're going deep, man. I don't know. Fuck. So that's your one. Actually, let me step back. We did on the road. Episode 1, we talked a little bit about this.
Yeah.
I will say how it is extremely difficult having a conversation while driving and recording and trying to retain it and just thinking about it. And then you add on. That wasn't
the only thing on your mind.
No, that's what I was going to say. You add on that I'm trying to not spill a secret.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get you to a place. So
yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for doing that.
Yeah, bro. That shit was fun.
They threw me a surprise birthday party, and it was fun.
It was cool.
Hell yeah.
You did your documentary for him. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
It. I mean, shit. Me and like my Sunset Productions crew shot that like a year ago at y'all's last location.
Right.
And then kind of when the pandemic hit, we kind of just like didn't have the motivation to like produce shit. You know, like nothing's going on anymore, right?
Right.
And so then it kind of fizzled out, and I was like, you got in that wreck, and then your birthday was coming up, and I got another project that I've been wanting to get done for a while too, and that was just like the perfect motivation for me to like just sit down and like crunch out that documentary.
Sure, I appreciate it, man.
You were
really happy.
You were young. Where can they find that first?
Oh, yo, Sunset Productions on YouTube and on Instagram. Yeah.
He pulled out some old clips of you, man. You were just a kid.
Bro, I was texting Duke. I was like, yo, give me some shit, bro. Like, some good shit.
Did he send you the video of me freestyling? Or
yeah, bro. He sent me that off YouTube.
Yeah.
So you really have been in the like music for a while. Let's talk about that. How's that? How long have you been doing that? Because you were like you were teenager.
I was like 16 or 17 in that video.
Okay.
I decided to start rapping when I was 12 years old. You know, walking home from school, a friend of mine in the neighborhood we lived in, he was rapping. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" He was like rapping this paper that he had written down, and he's like, "Yeah, I wrote this song." And I was like, "That sounds cool. I want to try that shit."
Okay.
And then so I was like, how do I write a song? And then like lo and behold, he never told me how to write the song. Lo and behold, I'm at home watching like MTV or something. I hear the song that he was rapping. So it turns out he just rewrote those lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's like a video. So it's like, okay, I could do that too. So I started rewriting lyrics. And then I was like, okay, that's cool. Now I know how it's done. Let me do my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, it's a Texas thing to freestyle though. So from making that decision to do that, I started meeting like some of my homies like that I was growing up with. They were older than me, so I didn't see them all the time. I would just see them in the neighborhood, you know, like during weekends and shit. And I was telling him how his name was Chris, how I wanted to rap. And he's like, "Oh, man, we do that all the time at my house. We freestyle all the time." I was like, cool, you know. So I went over there, and sure enough, they had a fucking karaoke machine and everybody was rapping. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So I jump in, I start rapping, just freestyling. I'm like, dang, like I just kept going and going. I was like, yeah, I like this. Like, I'm going to keep doing it. So that was in Austin when I was living in Austin. I grew up in Austin. And then that same year, like even months after that, we had moved to Lubbock. And then I just decided to like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna rap. So I started writing songs.
So are you still doing it? Is it still?
Yeah, I mean, I still rap. I'm 31 years old. I just turned 31 years old, and in the meantime, in between time,
So are you, Jen?
You 31?
No, I'm 27.
No, man,
He's just an ass.
I didn't throw that in there, my bad.
You're 24, right?
25, yeah, I'm 24.
Oh shit.
Riley, how old are you? 24?
Yeah, 24. I'll be 25 in June.
Nice. But
so yeah, I still rap and I still do music, but it's not with the same urgency or like, you know, gumption that I had at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you know, when I was about 19, 20, I got really interested in business. I went to college for business.
Nice.
And I just went for a year. My professor, basically told me some game, and I was like, cool with that. I'm just gonna go home and work. Like, if I don't really need to be here, if I'm gonna spend money running a business, I better start that instead of spending money going to school.
Damn, bro, I wish I had a professor tell me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. School's such bullshit, man.
I love school.
It's just like it's a pyramid scheme, dog.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It depends. It really depends.
What you mean?
Cause,
bro, okay, so as a creative,
Yeah.
like when the pandemic hit, bro, just my professors really just stopped giving a fuck, and I was paying the same amount of money that I was paying before and having like none of the same shit, and it was just like, what were they even teaching me anyways, bro? Because I'm not prepared to go work on a movie set right now,
right?
But I've spent $30,000 on.
That's what I mean, though. It just depends. I think it depends on what degree you go for and what you're looking for. I guess. But to me, like, I didn't really like everything I learned in school. I can learn like YouTube. You can learn on YouTube
for real,
or just by going out and doing it. But I'll say this: like, I know it's not the same for everybody, but I learned how to endure. I learned how to get up every day and just do what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I learned how to listen to shit that I didn't want to listen to, put up with people I didn't want to put up with. I learned how to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to like just deal with bullshit at school. That's what I learned how to do. I don't know. I think you just go in with an open mind, and I think you'll. With that being said, you can fuck yourself because you're down $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think school's for everybody. That's some bullshit if people say that.
Yeah. I saw a post today that said entrepreneurship is no longer like a desire; it's a necessity. Mm-hmm. And it really at the base of it all, it is, because if you think about it, school is a business. College is a business. So their whole goal is to market to you to come buy their product. And that's, again, you got to read between the lines. What you learned at school is basically what you got to do. Learn how to be in a society
mm-hmm.
that you got to basically finesse people for money. Not so much finesse people in the sense of tricking them out of their money, but you got to somehow market to them to where they buy from you, whatever your service is. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things you said are all valuable things, because, even in the sense of right now, I'm trying to get my daughter, I want to homeschool her. Her mom is like, nah, she needs to be in a social setting. I'm like, social is everywhere. It's not just at school. You know what I'm saying? Social is how I deal with people on a daily basis. I'd rather her watch me how to be social than to be said, hey, sit down, be quiet for this many hours, stand in line, don't move, go sit down and eat right now. That's not social. That's control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want her to learn to be controlled. It's not right.
Growing up, like, homeschool kids, you always thought were, like, weird. And honestly, a lot of those people kind of did turn out, like, socially awkward. But I think now, like you're saying, like, there's so many avenues of, like, being social. And, like you're saying, school is designed to, like, treat people to just, like, follow orders.
Yeah.
It's teaching you how to work in an office. Yeah. If anything.
Or a coal mine, which is how it started, yeah.
Yeah, for real, huh?
Yeah.
I think it just I went to school for business, too. I think it just taught me how to go that route, and I didn't like it. I was like, I met a lot of cool people, had a lot of cool professors, but I don't use my degree. Yeah. What the fuck? Now I'm in debt.
Yeah.
Fuck. But no, I don't regret it. It was fun. It was cool.
I think it's phasing out, man. I think school's phasing out.
Yeah.
So
anybody want a beer?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Damn. I quit asking that. I'm like a fucking drunk.
Anybody want a beer?
Unless you're gonna be like a lawyer or a doctor, I say you don't.
Yeah.
I say don't go to school, man.
Don't go to college. Fucking drop out of high school.
Or an architect or some shit. I don't know.
Drop out now and face the world.
Bro, I don't know how, like,
rip the Band-Aid
kids were doing it, like, during the pandemic. Like, I had zero desire to, like, participate in school, like, when it went all online.
That has to be the lamest shit, man.
Dude, yeah, like,
I'm glad I graduated when I did.
The professors felt the same, too. You could tell, like, they may not say it, but, like, yeah, bro, like, okay, so the way it worked for a lot of, like, people, like, teachers kind of had it up to themselves how they wanted to do it, right? Some of them broke up their classes and had different Zoom sessions, and some of them, like, I had a few classes, like, they didn't even have class meetings. Like, it was just, like, recorded lectures, and, like, for me, I just thought that was bullshit. Like, I can't ask you questions on the fly. Like, it just seems like they didn't care as much. Like, and I get it, but I don't know.
I remember I had a class, and I think they did it on purpose. And it was like, you can come in and do the, like, they didn't count attendance. They were like, you can come in and do the sit-in class or you can watch the lectures online. And I failed that class the first semester because I didn't go. I was just like, but then I went in class the next semester and did really good. So I mean, like, there is a big difference between.
Some people do better online. Because
I guess for me, like, my mind was like, if you're here, I went through the trouble to be here. I might as well pay attention.
Right.
If I'm on the fucking laptop, I don't give a fuck. I might be drunk. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
That's for real.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. That really must have sucked that whole year. What, 1, 2, 3, 4 semesters, 3 semesters of just.
Yeah.
I don't know. And there's like, are you back at Tech?
I've been at Tech like for a while, but this is gonna be my last semester, and I'm not gonna graduate.
Because I don't even think they got a spring break.
No. Spring break is just Friday.
Just
Friday.
Just one day, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I just think that's such bullshit. I think now more than ever, people have burnout. You know, like, more than, like, I think I need a spring break more now. But it's okay. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I haven't been going to my classes. I'm just done. Like, I just took the financial aid check. Like, I bought shit for my own business with it. And, like...
Yeah, I was going to say. Edit that part out.
No, there's no editing. That's the fun part. He did that last time. We did one.
I saw that.
I mean, I don't care. No one gives that much of a fuck.
It happens more than you think.
Money's, I don't know, man. Universities want their money.
They don't get it from people who finish goddamn school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people are voted for Joe Biden right now just to get the bailout? You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then it's like bullshit. It was gonna be like 50 grand, and then it turned to 10 grand, and it's taxable, and so it's like 8 grand. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? That's like no relief if you're 30 grand in debt plus, like...
Oh, you're talking about the student loan debt?
Yeah.
Fuck. What the hell, man?
A lot of promises made.
I'll tell mom I would be this.
We got our stimuluses. Is that a word?
You're stimulated. You're feeling. You're
I ain't
feeling
got
very.
mine yet. Shit, yo, Biden,
Did you wake
what's
up feeling stimulated?
Yeah, I did. No,
Nah, me,
tomorrow.
not
Did you get
yet.
yours, Jen?
No, not yet.
Don't say if you did or not. People don't need to know. It's none of their business.
Okay.
You know.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
By the time this airs, it'll be long speed.
You're looking at Jen, if you had $1,400 just to blow on bullshit, what would you spend it on?
I don't know.
Shit, I already know what I would do.
Yeah, I really just don't. I usually just save my money. I usually just put it aside.
Come on, don't.
Damn.
No, you got. They're telling you better spend it, or we're not gonna give it to you. What are you spending it on? And it's not a necessity. Like, what's something you just want?
Tattoos.
That's what I was thinking. Tattoos, or I want a
That
Cuban
is a good
link.
idea.
A Cuban link?
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's just some bullshit.
Just
Or
some
diamonds.
bullshit. Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm traveling. I'm like going to Colorado
think
for like a
about that.
month or some shit. Like in an Airbnb, like for a month or some shit like
Dude,
that.
that's just like one night, man. Those things are
Yeah,
expensive
yeah.
out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, but
I'd be
you
a
can find some
homeless
cheap
out there.
ones.
Just smoke a bunch.
Oh hell yeah, bro. I'm trying to get the fuck out of Lubbock.
1,400, I would probably do like some sort of cool music thing. Like maybe go get a feature and record a song and video with somebody. It wouldn't be somebody big because that would probably be a lot more than 1,400. But, you know, maybe someone on a small scale that I fuck with. You know, just go to another town and do that. That'd be
Bro, what y'all
even think about
need to
this podcast.
do is make a music video or do a photo shoot with my ass.
Yeah.
With y'all's stimulus checks.
Oh, yeah.
Calling out
Okay.
all rappers.
Yeah. Is that done through Sunset Productions?
That's gonna be like mine, like my business probably.
Okay.
Like,
Do you have
but
a
I
name
still,
for
it's just my name, Riley Golden. Like, just like, you know, it's like my Instagram. It's like my little logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what is Sunset Productions? Is that not your thing?
Yeah, that's also my thing, but that's kind of more like a group effort thing. I feel like, so if I work on projects with like other people, or do like another documentary, I'm probably gonna put it like on Sunset Productions. But like as far as like music videos and like photos, that's just gonna be like under my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about what's it called? Made in Texas?
The show?
The show, man.
Dude, that show's dope. I was editing my photos like really just before I came over here.
I really didn't see anybody put out photos. Actually, I saw 2 weeks put out today.
Yeah, 2 weeks he'd be out there.
Yeah.
2 weeks? Is that the guy with the big afro?
Yeah.
All right, I was trying to get his attention so I could ask him how to follow him online, and then he was like busy doing something, and I was in a wheelchair, so I was like, rolling this way. I'll catch you later on.
During the Great Flood, man, I fucking hands
that
down,
shit
dude.
was nuts,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
That shit was dope though.
There was a tornado that day.
In Lubbock?
Yeah, and like shallow water.
Are you shitting
You
me?
haven't seen the picture?
No.
It's a little touchdown. Like
That's
it's,
so terrifying. Bro, what y'all think about that win today? Just to get off.
Dude, I was out there and that shit, it sucked.
Oh, bro, I can't.
You working
I was
it?
pissed.
Dog, I don't like to complain.
I called in with myself. Said, hey, stay home.
I don't like to complain. You know, I'm fortunate enough to be working.
Yeah.
But today I was pissed. I was not having it today.
Yeah.
I was just.
Bro, I'm sorry you had to be out there. Like, it woke me up. Like
Yeah.
at 7 a.m. and I was instantly pissed. I was like, well, I'm not doing what I thought I was going to do today. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm
Same.
complaining, but I was just in a grumpy mood. I was like, this sucks. You know?
Yesterday, because now I want to complain on something real quick. Yesterday, I was calling because I lost my Social Security card.
Fuck.
And
Good luck.
I was calling to see on how to get another one. So there's like a local Social Security office.
By Academy.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Everybody knows that. I didn't know that.
Because we had to go.
I used to work over there.
Oh, shit.
I've had the same one since the first one, my original one.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up. But anyways, I call and the guy answers. And as he answers, I'm like, he's like, yo, this is so-and-so, da-da-da. And I'm like, hello, wait, like, hold on. Because my daughter was talking to me at the same time. So I was like, wait 1 second, baby, I'm on the phone. And by the time I said that, he hung up.
Oh.
I was like, this motherfucker. That shit right there pisses me off. I was like, bro, you get paid hourly to sit there on the phone. Why are you going to hang up with me?
But they know, like, you need them more than they need you. I would assume.
Yeah.
Because I imagine a lot of people call that place.
It's not you get paid hourly to be there. You don't need me. I don't need you personally. I need the establishment.
Right.
I don't need you. You personally ain't got nothing to do but answer the phone and be on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he knows you're going to call back.
So, yeah, but it's a hassle. You have to push 5, push 3, push 11, be on hold, be on whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's
Bro,
like,
our government is like not reachable. Like the IRS, like all that shit is so hard to get in touch with.
yeah. So I got back in touch. I called him again. Right? Same dude answers the phone. And he's like, da-da-da, whatever. And I said, I was like, cool, my name is Justin. I'm just calling you to get this done. I said, am I in the right place? And he's like, mm-hmm. And I just fucking laughed like an angry laugh, like, you mother. I was like, and he goes, what, is there a problem? I said, yeah, there's a fucking problem. So you, like, do they make you, like, do they know you're talking to customers that way? And he hangs up on me.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
Bro, he's going through a breakup or something.
Dude, that's exactly, like, I swear I thought about, like, just going to the fucking parking lot waiting to get off of work and just like, bro, are you okay? Like, what's going on? That you treating people like you get paid hourly to be there, bro. You
Yeah,
hanging
and
up
like,
on me? Like
people really need
He
you.
created the problem. Like, he's like,
Right.
is there a problem? Like, you literally just don't want to do your job, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I called back a third time, and luckily he didn't answer because my daughter was right there, and I'm transparent with her. I'm like, man, I'm gonna cuss this guy out. Da, da, da. She's like, he's being rude. This and that.
Hell yeah.
And another guy answers the phone. And he's jolly as can be. Hey, how's it going? Let me help you. Da, da, da. Oh, well, you don't need that. That won't work. But you can email this and that. Da, da, da. And I'm like, cool, perfect, man. And get off the phone. And even my daughter was like, this guy was so helpful and so willing to help. I said, yeah, I know. Like, there was no reason for that guy to be that way. Whatever's eating him inside, he should have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
He
take it
needs to
out
deal
on
with that
me.
shit, yeah.
Fuck, you don't gotta project your feelings onto me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Don't bring your personal life to work, people.
So then that was the lesson, and it all was like, okay, well then I just don't need to let people, affect me internally that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Don't let them fuck up your vibe.
You always gotta be on the lookout.
So what's that like? Like, what's the process of getting another one?
You gotta send some shit. Like,
Is it a long process?
no, you gotta send two forms of ID.
So somebody has your ID. I mean, your identity right now. Or
No. All right, it's in my room. I'm in the process of moving, so it's just all boxed up. And I'm trying to get a car, and I needed it, and I couldn't find it through like I'm broken from head to toe right now because of the accident, so I can't just like start lugging shit around and moving things. So I was just like, man, let me just call. I thought I could just go get a copy that day, and it didn't work out that way.
Damn.
So
That sucks.
it's all good. It worked out.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Well, I'll be damned.
So I just had to get out. I had to get that out. First of all, it's kind of a funny story.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good to let out a little bit of. You can't be positive all the time. We were talking about that in the road, man. I was asking you like, how do you deal with bad days? How do you deal with like slumps, if you will, like you're just in a little rut. How do you deal with that? How do you bounce back from that?
Man, I fight to get through it, man. To me, you know, in the past, I've let it get me, like, drag me as far as it'll take me. You know, drinking, fucking up, being angry, taking it out on other people, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, I'm fighting against it, so it don't take me that far and not go at all. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even with that situation, usually I would bottle it up and then be pissed off and then be pissed off at someone else and then.
So you would do what he did to you. You would do to somebody else.
Exactly. So, you know, with me at this point, like for me yesterday, I was just talking about it, and then I was talking to my daughter about it. So at the end, to me, at the end of it all, I had to make it a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want her just to think, oh, okay, well, people, you know, treat us like shit. Well, then let's get angry and cuss people out. And dude, that's not the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's okay to do that. But to get to the end of it and say, okay, boom, it's done. Like, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially things on it's harder on larger scales, you know, especially with people that you have personal relationships with. When they hurt your feelings or, you know, don't or disappoint you or whatever, or you're disappointed with yourself in something, or something happens to you where it's more personal or cost more, well, then it's harder to get past it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, right now I've just been dealing with it. You know, I've been seeking a lot of positivity. I listen to I read a lot of books. I listen to audiobooks. I watch speeches, sermons, preachers, like just positive things, you know what I'm saying? Like things that are going to teach you how to handle these feelings and emotions, because, you know, it's not like you said, you can't be, being positive isn't something you just do like, okay, well, I'm just going to be positive. You have to learn the lesson of how to maneuver into a positive state of mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to find the route. You have to know the route. And that comes through people who know how, who studied how. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, you can get deep into it if you want. But for me, on the surface, you know, from face value, you know, like preachers and stuff like that, their goal is a positive lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to get into the religious side of it or whatever, you could do that on your own. But on the face value, most of the time, it's like, how do I live in a peaceful or positive state of being? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what I always respected about priests, because that's what I grew up around priests.
Okay.
Is their ability to, like, turn everything into the light, if you were the Lord or whatever.
Right.
And they probably hear the worst of the worst and deal with a lot of, I guess, the devil, if you will, you know? Yeah. And they still somehow can turn all that darkness into light. Yeah. And I respect that. That's I think crazy. I learned that from one thing I learned from church. And yeah. You're going to be dealt bullshit, man.
For real.
And I think I've just been on this, like, soapbox about this, like, just how to deal with bullshit and how to, like, just say fuck it. Yeah. And just do what you got to do, man.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, I was meditating last night. Shout out Tuck. You know, we and him been talking about meditating lately. I know there's some situations going on, and, you know, but people are people, man. You know, people going to disappoint you and fail you, and that's for everybody. We do same shit to other people. But anyways, you know, I've been trying this, like, meditation thing, and just trying to, what I'm doing is just listening to, like, for an answer of maybe something that I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I lost my train of thought, but what'd you just say?
Fuck, I lost it too.
Oh, no, about not giving a fuck, right? You were saying something about, like, not, like, with the bullshit, like, just, man, fuck it.
Just say fuck it, man. Right? You got to do what you got to do.
But there's a level.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, there's a level of just saying fuck it that still leaves it unresolved. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, you have to process that.
You have to, like,
at some point you got to deal with it, right?
Yeah. So, like, if you could deal with it sooner and proactively, then it doesn't have that. It's not gonna come back.
You're a podcaster. You know how hard it is when you lose a fucking train of thought, man. That shit sucks. I fucking hate that shit, man, dude.
I'm not very good at podcasting, man. Like, in your seat, you know what I'm saying? I never liked my product, man. I never liked what it really came out to be. There was some good ones.
What do you mean?
Like the episodes that I would do for Super 806. It's just so hard for me to meet my requirement of what's a good podcast, you know what I'm saying, or what it looks like. That, like, really, I'm a perfectionist, and that's another thing I'm learning is to how not to just wait for perfection. Perfection is not going to come first, you know, it's going to come after the journey. Excuse me, but, like, I was waiting for, like, this kind of setup, and I wanted this kind of thing, and I just had too many things going on at once to get it where I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? But
I think, like, if people are like that and listening, the only thing that saved me is wanting to keep doing more episodes.
Yeah.
I don't have time to reflect on how good episode 101 was or 102 or 102.
True.
Because I'm trying to do 120. I'm trying to do 130, 140.
I hear you.
I don't have time. I'm like, and that's just what saved me because I'm with you, man. I'm like, fuck that shit. People are like, did you remember? Like, I don't listen to, like, after I edit it, I'm done. I don't go back. Like, I'm not going to do that. I can't look back. And I don't think I'm ever happy either. I'm always moving these cameras.
Yeah.
I'm always moving the table. I'm always buying something. But that's the only thing that's ever saved me is I got to put out numbers, man. I got to fucking, or else I'd lose my mind.
How have you seen the growth from your first video to now?
It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
You measure the growth?
I have been worried about the production side. I really have, but it's not my number one priority. My number one priority is, can I talk to you and can I give you a catalog of every episode and be like, if people are like, so what episode should I listen to? I want to be able to say, you can go back and listen to my last one I put out.
Yeah.
Because I don't ever want them to suck and I don't ever want them to be bad.
I hear you.
You know, I always want you can just listen. If you can just listen, I want it to be good. I don't give a fuck how it looks. If the focus is out or the camera was moved, I don't care. I just want the conversation to be. So I think my conversations have improved.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the one thing I can control. I can't control fucking lighting and I don't fucking care about that. I mean, I do, but I don't give a fuck.
Right. You'll get there.
That's not my. That's people get paid to do that. I'll do that later. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. You know?
I mean, this looks fucking good for a podcast.
Well, thank you, man. But
like. And also, you are good at this shit, bro. I was thinking that, like, you just keep the conversation going, like always. That's been my. I think that growth has been. Thank you, but that growth has really been the only thing that's concerned me.
Yeah.
Is
the content.
Is can I keep this up? Mm-hmm. Can I make sure that, like, do you ever look at your like analytics on YouTube?
No.
Well, it's like the average duration of the viewing. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that matters to me. How long do those people? I don't give a fuck about views.
Yeah.
How long are you watching?
I hear you.
If it's a lot, then good. That's what makes me happy because I want to be able to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
I want the person across from me want to come back. That's important to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I want people to enjoy being here, and maybe they do get fucked up or I don't know, whatever it is. But I think I don't know. I don't ever measure like. That's the only thing I measure really is like is the conversation good.
Right. Okay.
And if I must say so, I think I do a good job of that.
Yeah, I think so.
And a good enough job, so.
See, I think that's kind of where I would be hesitant. It's like, man, sometimes I don't know what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's because it's usually about music, and I'm a rapper, and I've been in music so long. But it's hard because a lot of times, for an artist to do good in that, they kind of have to be coached. So there's a big need for managers and stuff like that. In the situations right now, you know what I'm saying, with music, because for me, like it's like if I was just here quiet until you asked or said something, it's like how do you have a one-sided conversation? You know what I'm saying?
That's when like a lot of people ask me. See, that's one thing I try to practice is staying right here. A lot of people ask me, do I have a set of questions to ask? I don't want to do that because then it would be like very much one, like you said, it'd feel very repetitive. Yeah. And
it'd be like those magazine it'd be like Q&As, like
it'd be a Q&A.
Yeah.
It'd be an interview. I think that's what's helping.
Bro, I don't even do my interviews like that. Like, right, we just had like a conversation. Yeah. Like I don't write questions down or anything.
Yeah, I think that's what's helped me save me also from not wanting to do this. It's because it's fun. Like if I just met you in the car. It's fun to just like fucking figure out who you are, man. It's fun to figure out people who come over here and like learn about them. And be like, oh, like just go on the fly. I like that. Yeah. That's what's always been fun. I don't know. I just love talking to people.
Yeah.
And seeing like, sometimes I talk about like boring shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's always been fun to me. So you know,
things are interesting. You can find interest in.
There's
everything.
Been one where I was like, no.
No?
Yeah.
That you didn't even air, right? Mm-mm. Yeah, I think I remember. You think you were telling him on his?
Maybe. I don't even know.
He had one episode that he didn't air?
Well, I have a bunch, but there's one where
it was just bad or like what
it was so fucking lame. It was like a question Q&A, man. It was just like, so I would ask him a question. He'd sit there and think, and then he'd answer. I'm like, oh, God, I don't like this. This isn't fun.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a handful that I didn't put out either. Just because, again, it's like, you go back and watch the content, it's like, it's not entertaining, and I don't want that on my, I don't want that on my resume. And and most of the time, to be honest, it wasn't even all them. It was me. It's like, well, am I really a journalist? Am I really like the person to be in this seat doing that? Because I feel like the right person to be in this seat might be able to extract that from this person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like that was me. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm not just equipped to do that. But again, maybe if I just did consistency, it might have developed. You know what I'm saying? The ability to do that. So
that's my only advice for if I could ever give advice to people doing podcasts. Just keep doing them.
Just keep going.
Don't worry about the last one, man. Just you'll get better.
Yeah.
And if you put out 2 or 3 a week, and if it's just audio, who cares? You'll be better.
My brother does it. He has a podcast. He just does audio.
Duke.
My brother Benzo.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever met him?
No.
He has long dreads.
Oh, I seen that picture of him though.
Yeah. He's usually.
Jen, you gotta keep talking. I gotta piss. What are we at?
We are at 46.
Yeah, you gotta keep talking. I gotta pee.
How long do you usually try to reach for?
An hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. As long as these cameras.
Do you have more cigarettes?
Yeah, you can have.
Can I grab one?
There's only one. You can still have it.
Are you sure?
Damn, Jen, I love your earrings. I just noticed those hoops are huge.
Big old hoops. I love hoops.
Those
That's
are
like
cool.
all I can wear. I used to have like super big like stretched ears.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like 1.5 inches at one point.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah, they're huge. And then I let them shrink up, and I can't wear anything else except hoops. So.
How long does it take to shrink back?
I had like it got like this like weird. It got infected. I don't know how it happened. And I just left them out for a few days, and it tightened like a lot, But they're still huge. Like they have to be maybe like 1/2 inch right now. That's how open they still are.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those places like, I don't know, they're like Africa and Asia, they have like plates in their lips and shit, like a giant plate.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
When I was like
Tight.
just a lot like just younger, like I used to just be like really like alternative and shit like that. So I was like really into like body modification heavy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had like my ears stretched. I had like part of my cartilage piercing stretched. I started stretching my septum at one point.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got tired of that and started getting tattooed.
Would you ever do the thing where they put hooks in your back and they hang you from the hooks in your skin?
I think when I was younger, I definitely would have done it had it been like
Presented,
or had I been able to actually go do it. Yeah, I think that stuff is so cool. I feel like that's just like I love tattooing, not because it's therapeutic in any way, but it really shows you like pain is relevant and you get something really cool in the end, know? So I feel like that's like a really cool like euphoria you could get from like hanging like that.
Right, yeah,
but
for sure.
Now, hell no, fuck that.
Nah. I feel like I like tattoos. I think it's therapeutic.
Yeah. I don't know, they fucking hurt, but also I just get them in weird, I just get big pieces and they just go over weird places and it hurts. Hurts really bad.
I've been wanting a tattoo. I want so many tattoos, but
yeah,
I just have one, and it was done by like my friend Chris, who's like not any kind of artist. It's like a Batman symbol on my thigh. I think it looks kind of cool, but it's like shitty.
I got tattooed really, really fast. Like I've only been heavily tattooed for like 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
And I set like a goal for myself the first year to get tattooed once a month. So I would have sessions once a month for 12 months.
Oh, okay.
And now I think like that's like why I'm like burnt out on getting tattooed.
Oh, okay.
So it's like now when I go, I just get like blasted for like 4 hours or whatever. I can't go any longer than that.
Yeah.
I die. But I decided, because my arms are full already, so I want to start on my legs this summer.
How do you deal with the pain during the session?
I just sit through it.
You think about it?
No. Well,
right.
I tell my tattoo artist all the time, I'm like, you gotta talk to me, you gotta chat it up with me, like chop it up with me, like please, because I can't deal with silence. Like music won't help me.
Oh no.
Being on the phone won't help me. Like I just have to like talk to somebody.
Yeah.
But I can't smoke before because I just focus on it. I can't drink because I get sleepy and I feel like I'm just like fighting sleep, you know?
Yeah.
So I just kind of go through it, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's not that bad.
What tattoo artist in Lubbock would you like recommend?
My current tattoo artist is Xavier.
He'll be on the podcast on Friday, so
Nice.
there you go.
I need to get him. Does he still have his raffle going? I need to get one.
Oh, I have no idea.
I need to get one of his raffles. He has a raffle. It's like $40. If you win, you get like so many hours or something.
I think I saw that.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I've been wanting him to do a tattoo for like a year, and I can never get in with him.
No, he's great. He's great. I've got work from him, Sheldon Ross, Sonia De La Cruz, and Bambi. So.
Is Sheldon over at the mall?
No, Sheldon, he works like independently out like by like Shallow Water.
Sheldon.
Yeah, him and Sonia are together.
Okay.
They're both tattoo artists.
I want to say I know him.
Yeah.
Not know him,
he
but know
did
his
like
work.
a majority of like, I have like a lot of monsters, like not monsters, but like horror shit on this arm. So he did a lot of those.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Riley, you got any tattoos?
Yeah, you missed. I have like one Batman tattoo on my right thigh. My friend Chris, shout out Chris Mamacha, gave it to me.
Yeah, fool.
He just bought a fucking tattoo gun off of Amazon when we were like 19, and yeah, he just did that shit. I gave him like $20.
Do you know Ryan Falconberry?
Yeah, I went to.
He bought one recently. He fucked everybody up with the damn tattoo.
Damn.
I need to get me a Ryan tat. Ryan, I know you're gonna watch this shit. I need to get a tat, bro.
I hope he does.
He'll watch it after.
Bro, when I went to that Calico show, everyone told me they watched my fucking podcast there. I was like, no shit.
With us?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Thanks, guys.
Yes. Appreciate the love, everybody.
I remember that was fun though. I miss doing house shows and shit like that. That was fun.
Bro,
Yeah.
wait, let's go back to Made in Texas. That show was pretty lit this last weekend. Yeah.
Did really well.
All the sets were fucking fun. That was the first time I saw like Alpha Savage.
Yeah, me too,
That
dude.
shit
I
was
love
lit,
him.
bro. He was like in the crowd. Like that shit was fire.
Who was it? Alpha Savage.
Little bro.
Lil Bro, Germ, Country De La Rosa, and
Araceli.
Shelly B.
B.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry. I didn't mean to put your government name out there.
And
That's how I know her. My bad.
J-High.
Huh?
J.I.
J-High.
Vari was playing. I think we went and got beer when he
Miss
played.
Vari said,
My
yeah.
bad, bro.
Then J-High brought out King Mo Gotti from Hobbs. He's a good artist.
He's with Elevate
okay.
Production,
Is he?
and they're buying me a table, so that should be here soon. But yeah, we did one with them, with all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's with them. He'll be here in the next one we do with them, episode 200.
Wiz, right? Wiz.
Well, he's with Germ. They're on Hub City King Boys.
Yeah, with Wody.
Fashodi.
Fashodi, yeah.
Fashodi the Wody.
Yeah, that their show was fun, honestly, too. I never seen Wiz or Fashodi before.
Oh, no?
And all them together, bro, I don't know. They have a good energy, for real. Like, they're
I like the Hub City King Boys. They're pretty cool guys.
Yeah. I didn't know. I talked to Wody on Instagram like a long ass time ago, but I didn't know that him and Germ were like. I didn't know Germ was in Hub City King Boys.
There's a few of them.
There's an artist named Baby T. He's pretty good too.
And is that ATF? Is that what it is?
No. There's ATF as well.
ATF, yeah.
ATF's real good.
They have a new guy? Is that or like
Well, he's probably the
newer
newest one, but it's probably been a year or so that he's recorded with us.
Bro, who is that kid?
These red lighters are gonna throw me off.
I'm like, that one was mine.
Who is that kid that performed with was it J High?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Cause he was pretty good, bro.
I can't think of it.
I've been knowing J.I. for a long time.
Have you?
For real?
We used to play Little League baseball together.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to middle school together.
Tight.
Yeah. He used to be short. Now he's all big and tall.
Damn. I couldn't imagine him being short.
Yeah. Short.
He's big.
Well,
J Short, J Lo.
J Lo.
yeah, he wasn't like short, but he wasn't as tall as he was.
Yeah.
All big and I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? I just seen him randomly like after high school and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
He grew. He all got all big and shit. But yeah, and then he started rapping and shit. I don't know if he had been doing it before, but then I heard from him. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It's good to see it, bro.
How do y'all feel about? It might be different for y'all's generation, but like when y'all were in school, were there kids who rapped or try to rap or anything like that?
Yeah, one of my best friends, Keegan, rest in peace. He used to rap a lot when we were growing up, and Courtney remembers.
Okay.
We were kind of like all friends in high school, and yeah.
So how would y'all feel? How was like the support system for them in school?
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, it was just like a lunchroom thing, you know.
Yeah,
Like
I grew up
school bus
around a lot of like
thing, in the car,
car or
smoking,
freestyle,
like,
and never on SoundCloud or anything like that. I never heard of that until later on.
Right. I feel like back when I was in high school, back in the day.
Back in my day.
Back in the 80s.
That's no disrespect if you were doing it. My bad. I just didn't hear about it.
No, it's crazy because I feel like being that young and having that kind of vision or dream, you know, it's hard to share that with people because it's like, you trying to be a rapper? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of attitude you get most of the time from people.
I think, that might be changing a little bit. I think people are starting to appreciate, like, the way I really started looking at it is, like, when I go to, like, the art trail, I'm not, like, necessarily...
Hey, they're doing that in April.
I'm not, like, no shit? Okay. Yeah. I'm not, like, critiquing the art. You know, usually I'm like... I mean, you know, sometimes I'm like, I don't really like that piece. But other than that, you're just kind of, like, taking it for what it is.
I'll say that, dude, about people's music. I'll never critique their music. I just... Especially doing this, I'm realize, like, how hard it is to, like, put yourself out there. Yeah. And, like, I imagine if you were, like... Let's say you're at a family function and people are like, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a podcaster. Or you're like, hey, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking weird, but I've learned just to appreciate the fact. What I like to critique is like how they present themselves online.
Yeah.
Not necessarily their music. I want to see like how good you are at marketing yourself and how good you are at being an internet presence, because that's very important.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like looking at. I don't really. If you put your music out there, I respect it. If you can do it all the time and consistently, you're gonna get better. I mean, you know, so I respect that. So I mean, I didn't really know anybody like that in high school, though. If we're being honest.
Shout out all the high schoolers out there who want to rap or make music or content of any kind. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop.
Keep going or
go to YouTube University.
Yeah. Keep going or fuck.
Don't go to college.
Keep going or I imagine all y'all fuckers got iPhones. Just record yourself on your phone, man. Fuck it. Yeah. Who cares? That's where you start.
Nah, bro, but there's a lot of fucking good rappers in this town, bro. Like, I haven't seen anyone, like, that I didn't enjoy their set, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Like, I mean, there's people that stand out to me, but, like, everyone's pretty fucking good, honestly. And, like, I just don't think people expect that, like, out of West Texas. But, I don't know, man. I think we need to try and, like, reach out somehow, you know, like market like outside of Lubbock, outside of Texas.
What do you mean?
You know, I don't know, you know, like, but we got to reach broader audiences, I think, because like there's a huge scene here, you know.
Really,
like,
I like the idea of keeping it exclusive. I kind of like that. I
think it would bring more attention to. It would bring the exclusive. Bring more value to the exclusivity of it, because it's like this
you
person
can't make
went
it to
and
every
made this
show.
whole experience.
That's why I think
they came back. Now is a good time to go get the new energy that they're bringing. You know,
that's why I kind of like the idea of what Vari's doing with the 806ers. Everybody, I like that.
And Culture Lounge, like facilitating that shit.
Yeah. But I that's awesome too. But I like that idea. That's like only 806.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
That's cool to me. Like, fuck you if you don't like that shit, you know, like that exclusiveness. I like it. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Something to
like
stand
people,
by.
I think it makes you. For me, I think it's even better. Like, I think people will catch on. Like, what the fuck's going on in 806?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure. No, it will. It's gonna create a.
People are gonna talk about us like they talk about Austin.
I hope so.
Oh yeah.
I really do.
That's what I want.
That's the dream, right?
Yeah.
People will be flying out here, staying in all the millions of hotel rooms they're building. You know what I'm saying? Like
in Overton. What's that new one downtown? Me and you saw it.
Yeah, and I mentioned it too.
Yeah. I can remember.
Cotton something, right?
That's a pretty cool little place. I can't remember what the.
But yeah, it's a hotel and a like a
little bar.
What do you call it? Not a concert hall, but like where you can do like live.
There's like a little courtyard in there.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the new Buddy Holly Center. I mean,
I can't wait to go see that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know there's a restaurant open in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's open.
There's like a bar, right?
Yeah, restaurant and bar, dude. I looked at the menu online. It looks so crazy, like a legit like upscale fucking restaurant.
Oh
bro.
man, I'm putting on my suit. And I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah,
I've never been to one. Have you ever been in a fancy restaurant like that? I've never been to one. I don't want to go.
Love fancy restaurants, man. It's a whole different vibe.
But it don't matter to me. I'm gonna go get drunk.
Bro,
it's the same for me.
Fancy to most Lubbockites is like Ohana's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like basic ass places, honestly.
Fuck out of here. I like that place. I'm just kidding. What's that one? I'm thinking of Triple J's. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, a lot of people go to Triple J's.
Triple J's.
Yeah,
the beef is really good there at Triple J's.
It is. They got
It's like
like
one of the only
brewery.
places I actually want to eat beef.
No, man, I think like guys like y'all and hopefully you guys like me. I'm trying to get my foot in the door to put Lubbock on, man. It's like
You're definitely doing it.
I like that. Again, I like that exclusiveness of Lubbock. Like, and it just so happens like it's not even like favorites or anything. It's like you should, if you're born here or not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So I like that. I fuck with that. And fuck what you're doing, Vara. You know, I was gonna shout you out. I fuck with the Culture Lounge. That's cool. You guys have got a lot of, I guess since things are opening now, you guys can do a lot more.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
that's pretty cool. Y'all got
Hey.
Mr. Coop from Granny?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Mr. Coop.
Don't say that on
So-
here. You're gonna get killed,
it's
man.
fine. I get to learn you real quick.
Yeah,
Mr.
bro,
Coop.
I mean-
Mr. Coop is a local legend. He's a rapper from like the '90s, who I think he got signed at one point. Then I think some legal situations kind of. I'm gonna speak too much on it because I don't know about it all. But I think in some form or fashion, some sort of situation happened to where he couldn't really capitalize on it. But he got some really big hits. I know one of his hits. Shake that sugar off that honey bun. I think it was
shit.
on it was like even made it to BET. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that type shit. I actually, when I was young, like 15 years old, I met his producer. His name is Fat Cat, and I used to go to his house and record music. Man, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And Mr. Cooper was locked up at the time, so I never had the chance to meet him. I still haven't met him, you know, but I would love to, and I'm going to this Friday.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Shout out
He is
the
lit.
806er, Previs. You know?
He Previs labeled him the godfather of West Texas rap.
Yeah, the Godfather, yo, for sure.
No,
There you
yeah. I was looking at his discography. There's shit on there from like '97. You
Type
know,
shit,
but,
yeah.
I never met Previs. Have you? Do you?
Yeah.
I don't. I've never met him. I like him.
He's a cool dude, yeah.
He's doing a lot too. So shout out to him.
For real. I had a really good podcast interview with him with State to State, which is another entity here in town that highlights hip hop. And they're actually in Seminole, out of Seminole.
Oh yeah.
But again, they're putting on for Lubbock as well, for the 806.
Bro, I saw that there's a show in Seminole coming
Yeah,
up. That's
they-
I was like, what the fuck? There's
Difference
like a
will probably
rap
be there.
scene in Seminole.
It's
I had
crazy
no
because
idea.
it's a big. Well, it's not really a scene. You know, it's a small town, but they got a big state park out there. And in working, I always pass it, bro. When I used to install Dish and DirecTV, I'd always pass it and be like, man, there needs to be a rap show over there. So when that happened, when I saw it the other day too.
That's
I was
pretty
like,
cool.
bro, this is tight. Like I've always wanted to go to a rap show out here.
Hell yeah.
I'm
that's
definitely
badass.
gonna make it out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to that show too.
Shout out Savage Zoo because I think that's his situation.
Okay.
When is that?
Once it's
Someone
in
put it
May.
on their story. I'm not sure.
I think it's in May sometime.
I think Gold Band Gang or like Courtney Remembers and Young Wop. I think I saw them on the lineup.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun.
GBG. Shout out to them, man. I like them.
Yeah.
Go big.
What else you got going on at the Culture Lounge?
Man, we got a lot of stuff going on at the Culture Lounge. You know, it's an event center, so anybody who needs to have any sort of event, contact us and we can rent it out to you. Shout out DJ Nate. You know, he's our in-house DJ.
Isn't there Previs is throwing like a bash there, right?
A birthday
Like a
bash there,
fucking
too.
twerking party or some shit like that, right?
It's like a birthday bash, but he has the twerk contest.
Yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't.
What the fuck? When is that?
On the 26th
The next week,
of this
right?
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
It's gonna be fun. I don't know how interesting a Lubbock twerk contest can be, but I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
I don't know if I'm gonna go. Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I won't bring my camera.
But I don't know. So you got that going on. There's an open mic this Friday? What is that? What does that mean? Because Jack Boylick was telling me about it, like $100 prize or some shit like that. What is that?
I'm not sure.
No, you don't even like. You just let them rent it and do their thing.
Shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
no,
right.
that's a us thing. We're putting that on. Did I ruin anything?
How's everybody sound good?
Everything sounds fine.
Riley, you good?
Is your mic good? Say hello.
No, yeah,
I was like, what, man? Don't.
You got me, bro. You got me. I'm fucking gullible. All right, cool. All right. So, no, so like, you know, in business, you got to allocate people to do certain things. You know, you can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? So, DJ
real.
Nate and Tone are the guys in charge of the Culture Lounge. You know what I'm saying? So they're putting a lot of the events together and things like that. So they're putting that on. So I don't have all the details yet. I don't even think it's out yet. But
Oops.
it's fine. Shit. On Friday, come to the open mic night. But I think it's just whoever wants to sign up to perform.
I thought the show was Friday.
Wait, okay. Show's Friday. Is it Saturday that you mean?
It might have been.
Yeah, I think Mr. Coop is Friday, though.
Yeah, it is. The 19th.
I don't know. This will be out by then, so it'll be. You'll
know. Check our page.
Yeah.
Check Culture Lounge page, and you'll know. But yeah, so there's things like that going on. A lot of shows. That's probably one of my funnest things to do or be a part of are shows. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always lit. It's always fun to get around people who have a passion in the same thing I have a passion in. So that's a big reason why, like, we started that situation.
It's fun to interact with people. That's
yeah.
I love it because so many of us there are like on the same level.
Right.
I feel like we're like committed to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and making it like a real thing, you know, like individually and like together, like collectively.
Right. Going in the same direction.
It's a bunch of good energy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So you also do Brown Bird Studios.
Right.
What is that?
Brown Bird Studios is a recording studio here in Lubbock.
Is that out of the Culture Lounge, the new location?
Nope, it's got a new location. That's what we were doing today. We were fixing drywall and getting it ready to paint, and getting it ready to.
Where's that gonna be at?
Undisclosed at the moment.
Okay.
We gotta get it right.
So that's just a studio you can rent out.
You can buy studio time, and we have engineers and.
Oh, okay. So there's engineers on.
Yeah, we have a couple instances where we rent it out. Like if you want to come rent out and have your own engineer and stuff, that we're definitely not opposed to that. We're willing to do whatever we need to do. You know what I'm saying, to make you get your product that you want.
I've been in a few recording sessions. It's always like good energy in there.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah,
be a part of it.
For sure.
I need to get my voice on there. No, I'm just kidding. But you have so much shit going on. What do you do to like maintain like?
What's
how
your
do you
self-care routine?
Oh, before we get to that, how do you just have good communication? Like, what is that like?
Communication.
Are you? Is it all the same people doing all of this, or is it just different people? When you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of communication. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any such thing as good communication.
Really?
Everybody has their own personal lives and personal things going on. I think what it comes down to is respect. You know what I'm saying? Good. It's like a respect level of, all right, the communication might be a little off, but it takes the respect to say, okay, I'm going to make sure to get back to this situation whenever I have an opportunity.
Another thing I learned in school is how to form good relationships, and that's very important.
Very.
No matter what you do.
Yeah.
You got to have good relationships with everybody and treat everybody with respect. And kind of like a business partner. Everybody is kind of a business partner, you know?
For sure. I think one of the biggest challenges has been communication, not only with the team and behind the scenes, but with clients and people that we deal with, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like we're running this machine manually, and then we still have to turn around and play the sense of, you want to pass that?
Yeah. You'll need to read
Jen's blood.
Yeah.
Look at her eyes.
Then you gotta face the customers. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big challenge. And if anybody's ever been victim to that, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on when you're just homegrown. When it's just organic, it's hard to just play every role. So that's kind of what it's been. Is learning which roles can be played by who and who needs to. It's
a lot of trust.
It's a lot of trust. Yeah.
That's one thing. That's kind of why I haven't given up these slots to people, like to put up my shit or edit my videos or produce my. I don't have very much trust.
Yeah.
I don't trust a lot of people.
Oh, bro, it's so hard.
It's just no disrespect to nobody,
Yeah.
No matter what, though, no matter how much they're invested, it's never like you're 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever 100% unless it's your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta take the time to the self-care thing. Like part of your self-care routine has to be like, how do you learn how to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I read a lot of books and listen to a lot of audio things.
Okay, so let me say what my self-care is, and I'm gonna ask all y'all.
Okay.
My self-care is sitting on my bed and watching Big Bang Theory. I told you that.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
It clears. I'm completely or I'll watch a lot of Joey Diaz videos. I just ease my mind, makes me laugh, and I'm not thinking about nothing else.
Yeah.
To me, that's self-care. I don't want to think about business. I don't want to think about work.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about anything. So, but I try not to I try to give myself an hour a day. I know that's a lot, but I mean, that's what I try to give myself. So what do you?
I don't think that's a lot.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Some people it is, some it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know quite how I feel about the thing.
What do you do to like just clear your mind, or do you ever clear your mind?
Man, it's hard. Yeah, because I feel like I don't really do it. That's kind of why.
Because you got a lot of shit going on.
That's why I started doing the meditating thing, because it's like I want to just understand more or less with take all the hats off and just learn have a relationship with myself.
Because even like what you said earlier, like with the reading of the books and all that, you're still like your brain's still working.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, that's not self-care, dog. I mean, I get it though. That's your thing.
I guess you're right. It's not really so much the self-care, but it's self
appreciating.
Like, okay, I know I want to reach this point, so I'm going to take the time to allocate time.
Maybe I just hate reading that much.
To learn how to get to this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess it's like not so much self-care, but maybe like
self-improvement.
There you go. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what it is. Like, I'm going to take this time to improve myself on the things that I know that I need to improve on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right. So it's not really self-care. So
I mean, I guess it could be.
It could be. Self-care for me would probably definitely be, turning the phone off and watching a movie with my daughter, bonding, chilling, learning, laughing. I love to laugh. Me too. I was going to say part of my self-care routine is definitely comedy.
Yeah.
I put on comedy every day. I watch stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know, whether I'm chilling in the bed or chilling.
Was it Saturday you heard me laugh like no other? I was just watching comedy. I think it's just when like I think that's when I'm the most vulnerable, because I'm just fucking letting loose, like laughing.
Yeah.
I fucking love laughing. And
do you ever feel self-conscious about your laugh? Like
yep, I do. I was about to say I'm laughing like a hyena, and she fucking heard it, and nobody really hears that laugh. Only a few people have, and I'm just. Whatever.
Every single time I laugh out loud, I'm like, damn, who heard me? Who's here? What the fuck? Like,
but I like to laugh like that. It's fun, man. I'm with you. I don't want people to hear that laugh.
I love stand-up since I was a kid. Yeah. Stand-up has been a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Watching it, especially with the family, watching Kings of Comedy, things like that.
The Latin Kings of Comedy?
Both.
I like that one.
Yeah, Latin Kings of Comedy. The Queens of Comedy, that was funny. There's just so much cool, funny shit.
Jen, you deal with a lot of people. So how do you use, well, other than smoking weed, don't say that.
Yeah.
how do you ease your mind? How do you relax?
I think, well, the main one is smoking weed. If I'm being honest, it's like I need like.
Hold on, I can't hear you. You gotta scoot up on the mic.
Like the main one is like smoking weed.
Okay.
For sure.
So what does that turn into after you smoke weed? What does it do for you?
It just creates like a separation. You know, okay. It's just like sometimes I can't shut my mind off, you know, like from work, because I do so much there, you know, like I do hair, have a big clientele, I teach, I manage, you know, and it's just like sometimes like that can bleed into my personal life, so I have to like almost like make my brain go in like a certain direction so I can have like just like definite separation, and I can just be like, I'm off, like my shift is fucking over, you know, and so I'll like have to like put like my phone like on do not disturb and stuff like that. So that's like. Yeah, but it's like I feel like there's like different levels of self-care, you know, because just like I'll do stuff like that, but then I also feel like at this point in my life, working out is self-care for me, you know, like I look forward to
I feel like that with cooking. I like to cook. That'll just, it's just me and food. That's it.
Bro, that'll clear your mind.
It really will.
Cooking is dope.
What do you do, Riley? What do you like to
Oh man.
say other than smoking weed too? Huh?
Yeah, well, I like to play video games. But like if I really just need to like fucking chill and relax, I'll watch like Futurama or like I don't know. I like to watch like the Star Wars cartoons, like the Clone Wars. Shit. Yeah. So or cooking, cooking just by yourself, just kind of like I'm gonna make an omelet or some shit, you know, like just cutting the veggies and like. That's pretty relaxing too. I like to take baths, honestly. Yeah. So relaxing. I've been wanting to start working out. I don't know, like I really have. I live like a pretty sedimentary lifestyle, and I've been wanting to change that, but it's just like hard.
What does that mean? What word you say?
Sedimentary, like just
sitting
like
down, right?
Sitting down, like like unless I'm like filming or like going to do something, you know, like I'm editing or playing video games at home most of the time, and so like I just want to figure out. I've been trying to like get outside. It's just not pretty here to me. Like I like to spend time outside when I'm like in Colorado. My whole time is gonna be spent outside, you know, like. But here it's just like,
especially days like this.
Yeah, days like this. Bro, I wanted to get up and go walk around like Dunbar Lake. Do you ever go over there? Yeah. But like I was just like, what the fuck is this? You know, like I just
way, dude.
I just stayed at home all day, like pissed off, you know.
I got you, man. You good. How do you? So we'll get into this. I wanted to ask you about this. What is your number one goal as a father?
As a father, man, my number one goal is to.
Hold on, I can't hear you. You gotta scoot up.
My bad. My number one goal as a father, man, it's like a multi-part answer because there's a lot of facets to being a parent. You know what I'm saying? But I think building a relationship with my daughter or even future kids that consists of like trust. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal, is to have. You know, you think about when you become a parent, you think about like, okay, what did I have and what didn't I have that contributed to making me how I am now. You know what I'm saying? And then you analyze yourself. What are the positives? What are the negatives? And then you say, okay, how do I build a relationship with the person that's entrusted to me to be the best them? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know that there's certain things that you have to instill inside a person's mind in order for them to work in this society, you know, constructively. You know what I'm saying? So, and then in order to love and trust themselves, to make good decisions and to make positive things in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, really just teaching. That's it. Being able to teach.
I always like asking questions about parenting because that's like the number one thing I don't understand because I'm not a fucking parent, you know? So it's always interesting hearing people's thoughts and perspectives.
It's crazy.
Because I can ask them about like music or art and all that. Like I kind of have an idea.
Right.
You know, at least I can put my foot in the door. But I don't know nothing about parenthood, man. That's weird. It's so foreign to me.
But then again, at the same time, you got to take into consideration this is my first time being a parent.
How old?
But you still are though.
Yeah. But that like gives like an insight. Like the first time you ever do something, it's kind of like. You ever started a new job and someone's training you and you're like, not that way, this way. Oh shit, wait, what I need to do? How? You know, it's like you're so clueless, and it's every day because you've never had an 8-year-old before, and then next year you never had a 9-year-old before, and then you've never been teaching a 10-year-old girl how to be you know what I'm saying?
Are y'all the oldest siblings?
I'm the youngest.
Are
I'm
you?
middle child.
I'm fucking oldest, so I was like,
the youngest.
So like I was like
the only girl.
I was like a fucking.
Spoiled. No, just kidding.
So I was like a fucking guinea pig. I was like a guinea pig for my parents because they were 15. I'm like,
oh wow.
So they all had kids later in life, and they, you know, this, like those steps for them was me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you fuckers.
Yeah.
You guys got it easy.
Somebody has to do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be the guinea pig for every parent. You know, every first kid. So yeah, with every day being new, it's like you really learn how to work on the fly. You know what I'm saying? You really learn how to think in depth and give time and effort because these are her first times too. Like her first time getting her feelings hurt because she didn't get a brownie or something like that. You know, or her first time, you know, being stressed out because of a math test, you know, that she just thinks the world of. And it's like, this is my first time having to console you and lead you into the direction to where you're going to be okay after this situation. So it's just a bunch of firsts, you know what I'm saying?
How hard is it to like let her experience life as opposed to protect her?
Fucking hard. It's super, like, it's a big challenge. Yeah. You know, now I'm understanding that it's a necessity. When she was young, man, like, everything was our enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time she was out walking outside with a little hot dog in her hand. She was probably 2 or 3. And our dog came and snatched it out of her hand. And I was just like livid. I didn't know how to react. I was like, I'm supposed to protect this person and feed this person. Your little bitch ass came over here and took her food. Like, I can't let that happen in real life. You know, so I'm like that protective over her. You know what I'm saying? But then as she's getting into school, I got to realize like I can't be there in those moments. So I got to teach her while we're at home how to handle those moments for herself. You know are you and her mom on the same level? As like thinking like that? Yeah. Her mom's real strong. Her mom's like real strong-minded, independent. So she gives her a lot of that too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
Yeah, I learned a lot from her too. You know what I'm saying? How to do that. I was the youngest, so I was like the sheltered one, the one kind of like that everybody would look out for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would impose on my daughter. Like, okay, well, I need to look out and be there for every situation. And you know, her mom is like the middle child or something.
You feel like women though are they're just natural at it. Like no matter what, I feel like that. Like once they have their first one, it's like they're in it. Like they know what they're doing. No, it's not like that. They're learning too.
They're learning too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're learning too. You know, that's, and then see, I can get deep into everything because they're not just naturally as a mother. You could say that, like naturally as a parent, like in nature, you're gonna obviously, you know, do survival things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in society and teaching like how to maneuver in this world, like those things are the unnatural part. It's like, am I being a good role model? And like, only because of the society that we're living in do we even have to worry about that? Because if it was just survival, it's not like, oh, this person's going out and doing this and doing that. It's like these people only go out to hunt and fucking get food and shelter. That's it. It's not really a question if you're a good role model or not. You know what I'm saying? But in this world, society, you could be doing things with your free time or in your personal life that could lead a child to do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Or be involved with fucked up situations. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about those things. Those are the things that are unnatural, and those are the things that people have to still have learning to do on. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, at some point, you got to have to balance like what in my personal life and for my personal pleasure is worth, you know, taking or teaching this person or taking me away from this person. You know what I'm saying? This child. Those are the hardest things about parenting because you want to be yourself. You want to do what you do, especially being young, especially in the world of social media where it's almost expected for you to post positive, cool shit. You know, like going out and doing this, going out and doing that, being over here, being over there, eating this, drinking that, you know what I'm saying, wearing it. And it's like, you don't understand, like, in order to achieve those things, you take away from certain situations, whether it be your family, your kid, your business, your career, whatever.
Experiences.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that? Mm-hmm. Where I was like, if you have, you know, you never can give yourself fully to something 100%.
Yeah.
You got to give a little bit of this to that, you know, especially like having a wife or a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's definitely a balance in life.
Got to be balanced. That's something I'm still learning, you know. I feel like I've always I think I've been like on the selfish side a lot of my life. Not so much like selfish, like doing things selfishly, but maybe like a false belief of deserving. Like, oh, I deserve to do this. I deserve to be here, do that. So I just make the decision to go do it because I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And
I think I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like if I work hard enough to like I've always heard that you got to earn your Saturday night.
Yeah.
So like, if I did 2 podcasts this week, I don't have to do a third one. I'll go out tonight.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. That's what happened to me on Saturday. So you know, that's I felt like that a lot, but.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's true. You know what I'm saying? But as you grow, your limits and boundaries on what that means grows.
It's true, changes. But then you hear like stories of people who are really great at what they do, and they're like, I never did that. I'm always working at what I do. I never fucking took time off. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's why you're so great.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you're the only great one at the top, because you never did fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
You just worked. So I always, you know, I try to keep myself in balance. I have a question that's completely off topic, and I don't know if I should ask it after what we just talked about, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Fuck it. Here's my thing. I was thinking about this today. I was just mindlessly thinking. Let me think how I'm going to put it. So, is it all right? I'm asking all of y'all. And this is just drunken talk. Let me clarify this before. This is gonna be weird. I respect girls who have OnlyFans. I do.
Okay.
I respect girls who don't. You know, I respect your will and your power to do whatever you want as a woman or a fucking human, whatever you are. Is it okay to like have this mentality where like I like women who are empowered enough to like post themselves naked online? I like them. But is it okay to respect women that do that, but also say, you know what, I would never date that woman? That's kind of a turnoff to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we all have like,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Turnoffs to us, you know.
Because I was thinking though, like I do like that women do that. I do like women that have.
Is it a turn off to you, or is it a red flag for a relationship for you?
I wouldn't date a girl who has an OnlyFans.
So it's not like it turns you off that they do that. It's like that's like not a part of the.
But is it okay to say like I wouldn't date you? I don't date women who have OnlyFans, but I respect women who have OnlyFans. But I respect these women that do.
Okay, but what
I was thinking of a better way to put it. It made sense in my head. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't.
What if you met a chick and you like dated her for a while and you really liked her, and then you found out she had OnlyFans? would you be like, damn, this shit's over? Like,
or once before had OnlyFans, maybe she's not still in it.
Well, that's different.
That's different.
That's different, I think.
So in the moment, you're like, nah, I can't be with you.
It made sense in my head. Now that I say it out loud, it just sounds stupid.
No, it's not.
But I'm thinking like.
I'm
just like, it's kind of, I just like, can you respect the craft, but also be like, I don't want to date women like that.
Well,
and it still be on the same level of like being a good human being.
Here's the thing is you don't have to. You don't have to put them together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't. The thing about respect is it's not like, well, okay, you have an OnlyFans, so because you have
I'll always respect women though. So
I gotta respect you. Like that doesn't earn you respect. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to respect that person. Because it's like, oh, because you have OnlyFans, I gotta respect you.
Well,
like,
okay, let me take that.
Do I respect
I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna treat you like a human being, no matter what, even if you do or don't have.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Now I respect you because you're a human. Yeah, like
human decency.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you don't have to accept it as a part of, things you want in your life. You gotta understand like what those.
That just
situations. What other things come with that situation? With those.
That's what I was thinking about. All the bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit.
I did date a girl who had OnlyFans too, though, so that's why I'm asking. So don't come at me sideways about.
Was that why y'all broke up?
No.
Did she have it while y'all were together?
She created it while we were together, but she was always open and honest about it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? She
created it like. And I'm just asking to know, like, did she do it and then tell you, or did she ask you, like, hey, what do you think about this?
Would you? She was straight up. She was like, would you okay if I did? And I actually encouraged it.
Yeah,
I encouraged it. But now that we broken up, and I'm thinking, I'm like, if I'm not saying the next woman I date I'm gonna marry, but a few women down the line, I don't want people seeing my wife naked. Yeah, that was also my idea. Like, why would I want somebody to see my wife naked? That's a little weird. But I don't know if that's a weird, like a toxic way of thinking or an old school mentality. Like, I don't want nobody to see my wife naked.
I mean, if that's how you feel, that's like valid.
Is it? Okay? That's the word. Is it valid thinking like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Don't get caught up in this whole shit where you gotta like conform. Hell no. Okay, I'm just making. I don't fucking like ketchup on my burger. I don't want ketchup on my fucking burger.
I never would conform. Okay, what do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I think it's just preference, my bad, bro. And like you really don't necessarily owe anybody like explanation on it. You know, like if it's not hurting them necessarily, you really don't owe them anything. Like that explanation, it's just preference. Like how you were just that reference you just made.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I think. The same as you, like I just respect anybody as just like a human being, and it's a hustle, and
I respect the hustle. That's what it is.
It really takes like confidence and just boldness to just put yourself out there like that.
This is just one of those things. I respect it. I was just mindlessly thinking about this today, and then I thought I'd bring it up.
I think I respect it as a hustle, but like it's not like the ultimate hustle.
No, it's not. Yeah,
it's like.
For some people, it has been though.
But here's
I'm saying like it's a lucrative hustle, but what I'm saying it's not an.
Here's another reason why I think I
coming out and doing.
Here's another reason why I think I respect it, because it is a lot like rapping and it is a lot like podcasting. There's only like 1% that make the big bucks, So it's like, can you put yourself in the top? I don't know. Yeah. I was just thinking. But I would never date a girl with OnlyFans anymore. I'm just saying that. That's just, if you don't like it, well, you know what? Fuck you then.
Fuck it.
No, not fuck you, but fuck it. But I don't know. It came up in my head. I'm like, I don't know.
I think for me, having a daughter, I really take that kind of thing into consideration.
See, that's why it was kind of weird to bring that up after.
Daughter. You got to choose the type of people that you want influencing. And not to say that those people are bad people or can't influence positively or anything. It's just like, again, it's like, I would be a fool to say, well, not all rappers do drugs or whatever, but 90% of rappers probably do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a forte. It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with every career, every decision, every hustle comes like a package of things that come with it. You know what I'm saying? So the package of things that come with that, do you want that involved in your life? Do you want that in your energy?
That's what I was thinking about. That's really what the perspective I was taking.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want the whole package that comes with that.
Yeah.
It's
for some
it's not
people,
for me
it's
to do. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I don't want to deal with that.
That's like some people wouldn't want to date someone like famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean, that's like essentially the same issue, right? Like, but that type of fame also, like, is your problem.
I guess another question was like, can you be like a man and not be insecure and still say that though? Like, I don't want a girlfriend with OnlyFans. Like, I don't want to sound, I'm not insecure or nothing like that, but it's like, I just don't want that bullshit, you know?
I think at that point, just don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Like, goddamn it.
That's something,
you know?
It's fun to...
You know who you are.
It's fun to have conversation.
It does, but yeah, you're right. It does create an insecurity, though. You know what I'm saying?
It does, you know?
That's reality. Like, we're not too manly to have feelings and shit, to feel the type of way about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're humans, so things trigger our emotions and that part of who we are naturally, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this society, because again, if we were just fucking surviving, hunting, and crashing out on some rocks and shit, we wouldn't be selling pictures for money.
I guess that's what makes us different, right? We have consciousness, to form society and shit. It's interesting though, like it presents challenges daily, kind of like with your daughter. Like you meet new people, like new ways of talking to people, like it's just interesting.
Yeah, it was OnlyFans is something I was really interested in the beginning of. I did a lot of research on it, like on the benefits of it, like the structure of it and shit like that, because it's just like in and of itself, even without, like, let's say it's not like a picture or a video or anything like that, but like just for an artist or anything to do with fans, like selling an exclusive content. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, I saw one girl who did it. I don't think she was even posting it. She was just like, I do it because the comments are positive. They're not negative. Yeah. I filter my comments, only receiving positive comments.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do it for that reason.
Yeah. It's cool. You have so much control over that. You get more control on your clients. You know what I'm saying? Like who buys. You start understanding your clients more. It's cool. It's a lot of data. It's data driven.
I don't owe y'all explanation out there listening. I just want to explain myself. After you do 100 and fucking whatever episodes, and you want to do 200 episodes, you're just gonna put your fucking thoughts out there. All right, that's just one of the thoughts. Like, man, I don't want to date a girl with OnlyFans. That's just one of the thoughts I had today. Sorry for it.
Damn, bro, you just crushed some girl's dream. That's watching this podcast.
Like, you just confirmed that I should break up with her. You're gonna break up with his girlfriend tonight.
No, that's on him. That ain't. You know what, man? So, I don't know though. I make a lot of decisions off the people I listen to, so I should be careful a little bit more what I say. Then.
Yeah. No. I mean, that's your feeling. That's how you feel. Someone out there is gonna feel like you do and feel.
I think we need to.
If your feelings like don't harm anyone, like I don't think that's harmful, right? Like that. I think you respect them. You're not saying like everyone go beat up a chick with OnlyFans. You know, like you respect her. So like,
treat her like a human being. Like you should. Everybody.
Right. So if your feelings don't cross that line, then they're valid.
I was like, me and Country talked about like. You know, cancel culture is kind of in the back of my mind a little bit. Yeah. You know, it's kind of hard to. But I also want to be real with everybody. Like I mean, that's why I wanted to create this shit. We need to take that back where we give our opinions and talk real shit. Like this is real life.
Cancel culture is such a bullshit.
It is, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of it.
Dude, I don't think it's real. Like,
that's what my mom says. I think I'm so scared of it.
It's consequences if people on large don't like what you did and they like kind of disown you from being a fan of you. Like, I mean, that's just society being like as a whole. Like, I don't fuck with you, you know. But like, if it's something that is like minor and some people are like trying to cancel you or whatever, like, I mean, that's probably not gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a good person, I know, like you said, I know who I am. Yeah,
person.
I don't think it even has to do with that because they cancel good people all the time. They cancel good things all the time. I think it's just fucking wanting to be a part of something draws people to say, okay, well, fuck it, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Let me stand behind it. And then you fuck someone's situation up. Like, just mind your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just a struggle.
Come together and do some positive shit. You can come together and worry about what somebody else said or thinks or believes. You don't care about what your neighbor says. You know what I'm saying? You give a fuck about what your neighbor says. You know, until it crosses that line and it's in my face or in my life. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah.
Like people get canceled for having like shitty beliefs, you know, like the.
That's what, like, I get canceling somebody because they're a rapist or a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, that crosses
that's real
that line,
shit.
though,
Fuck
moral
them.
line. Yeah, fuck.
But
you.
like this opinion shit, like let people have their fucking opinions.
But opinions can be harmful to people, you know, like.
I hope that opinion wasn't, because I didn't feel like it was.
No, it's not. But I mean, you know, there are clear opinions that like
a racist opinion or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, well, yes, you're right.
But there's a difference between a racial opinion and a racial like belief or statement or action. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying though. It's like an action's way different than an
thoughts lead to actions.
Yeah, look what happened today or yesterday.
Yeah.
I think.
With who?
That man killed those Asian women.
Some Asian hate crime.
Oh yeah,
killed 8 women. I think.
In Atlanta, he went to
very dark
massage parlors and killed like 8 Asian women.
See, you just got too much fucking time on your hands. Leave them people alone. The fuck.
But opinions like calling, you know, the coronavirus like the China virus, like shit like that.
It gets extreme like that. Yeah. It can. I get why these things shouldn't be said, because it does happen like that.
Yeah.
And like, but then it only happens because people have too much time on their hands. It sucks. It's a slippery slope, man.
Or because like
we're good
the
people,
mental health system.
People have been fucked by the pandemic, and people lost their jobs and shit. Like it's a horrible time right now. Everybody's bottled up and shit. Things are gonna happen.
America's going nuts.
Y'all seen that shit where that guy shot and killed his neighbors in Philadelphia because they were like talking shit to him about plowing snow?
Oh no!
That was brutal. Yeah. That was brutal.
It was he killed like both neighbors, like the wife and the husband.
The wife and the husband. You know what he told his wife? He shot her point blank with an assault rifle. I don't remember which. He's like, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut. And he shot her.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm like.
That's dark shit.
That's what I'm like. You know what? Sometimes I do want to like talk shit to people for pissing me off, but then I'm like, nah.
No, bro.
They can pull out an AR and kill me.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I think it was an AR.
My dad always told me that like you can't just like, you know, don't have road rage and shit, because that could really lead to someone like following you type shit. You know, like
Yeah, you gotta definitely pick your battles.
Did Jen leave?
Yeah.
No, she's right there.
She's peacing out.
Where'd you go, Jen?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Don't freak me out like that, dog. I have bad anxiety. I'm like, is that really her in there? I'm good, tell me. Goddamn boys, I'm getting a little buzzed.
Fuck it.
How y'all feeling over there? How you feeling, Riley?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm feeling good.
What you got planned for the rest of St. Patrick's Day?
Watching The Mandalorian probably when I get home.
You haven't watched that?
Nah, bro. I'm like on the last few episodes.
Hell yeah, it's a good show.
I just saw the first
few.
Bro.
I think that's the best, like, Star Wars.
Bro.
Any sort of Star Wars.
It's pretty fucking good, yeah. It's really good. I've been into it.
What about you, Millz? What you got going on today?
I have no plans.
What time is it?
What time is it? It feels
It's
late.
9. It does feel late.
It feels early to me.
It feels late.
It was late when we did this last time. That's why.
I think this is about the time we started last time, but I've been starting these earlier.
Yeah.
It gets too late. I'm fucking tired and shit. And it's during the week. Today's barely Wednesday.
Yeah.
March 17th of this year of our Lord. I knew that. I was waiting for that camera to run out of battery.
Which one?
Oh, is it getting there?
This one right there. It's done. Say goodbye to it.
Bye.
So I was going to end it at that, but Jen's not here, so we have to wait for Jen.
That's cool.
Millz, what's the meaning of life?
Damn, that's a deep end.
That's one of my last questions I'm gonna ask you.
Okay. The meaning of life?
To you.
I don't know.
You don't have one?
Nope. That's my question every day.
You just try to find it every day?
You know, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I with the people I'm supposed to be with? Type shit. Like, not in the sense of do I question them? Don't question that at all. Like, I'm talking about for my overall purpose personally. You know, what is it going to look like when I've reached the place I'm supposed to be? What's it going to feel like? You know what I'm saying? Where am I going to be? What's it going to look like? You know, I don't really have an answer for it.
Do you have an end goal with all this? I'm not asking you, like, to say it, but do you have one? No? You just...
We'll see where it
keep
goes.
going.
Yeah, my goal is just to stay busy, you know. Do the things that to eat off of the things I enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Things that I'm passionate about. And teach that to my daughter. Like, don't worry. I don't want to. I'm trying to learn to be myself in the sense of like not letting those opinions and people's, what they think you should be doing and stuff, affect who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, our whole lives. That's why I was telling you earlier about the school thing. It's like, it's, study, take a test, go to lunch, go eat, sit down and eat, come back, stand in line, use the restroom, come back, ask to go to the restroom. That's not how, like, that doesn't seem natural to me.
Yeah, we're not meant to be doing that shit.
Now, at this point, I guess what I'm trying to learn is what is it supposed to be? Because that's not what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
kids don't actually get educated. They get indoctrinated.
Exactly.
And
there's a difference between learning and being indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being trained.
Yeah. And I think, that's a good route with, like, teaching your kids. Like, you can teach them, like, real history and not the white man's history.
Right,
or
type shit.
Or how to function in a capitalist society. Like, I mean, you have to know how to do that to some extent, but also, like, you don't have to buy into what everything it tries to sell you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Everything's fucking for sale.
Yeah.
Everything here is for sale. You know what I'm saying?
You ever heard of NFT?
No.
Bro, I've been trying.
Look that up, man.
Do you know about that shit?
I'm learning about it.
I need you to tell
That's
me,
the future.
because I need to be up on it.
What does that stand for?
I don't want to say. We'll talk about it after this because I don't want to be looking like an idiot. But it's basically like online, like a virtual world of art and the virtual world being
a lot of
bought
artists,
and sold.
Yeah, a lot of artists been talking about it. Elon Musk been talking about it, and like something to know about. Yeah, he's a futurist.
Yeah.
NASA today is holding a symposium on commercial space travel.
Wow.
Yeah, and like,
I told my daughter this morning. I was like, "Yo, I'm getting a space ticket to Mars. I ain't coming back."
Oh yeah,
you wanna come with me?
I'm trying to go to the moon.
I will.
I think I go to the moon.
I wouldn't go to Mars. I go to the moon.
I'd go wherever they say let's go.
A one-way ticket?
Yeah.
Damn.
I go to the moon because the moon, like you could still see Earth. You could go back to Earth. Like I go.
That's like 3 days.
That's like also, we're talking about astrology last time. That's my ruling planet, the moon. So I feel like I'd be cool on the moon.
You'd be fucking Thor on the moon.
Look at that.
The fucking moon would be pretty cool. I don't know about Mars.
Why not?
Bro, I watched a video.
If I could come back, I don't want to go Mars.
Mars is just like a shittier version of West Texas, bro.
It'd be easy to
Look, you know me, I'm biased and shit, but like Joe Rogan said, he's like, what if you go to Mars and then like we don't know enough about it? So what if they experience like a 1,000-year drought once humans arrive there? Like it's like we don't know enough about their like cycles and shit. Like,
bro, they know a lot about it. Like the dirt and the air is all radioactive.
Oh shit!
So people would have to like you can't live on the surface of Mars, and they'd have to like terraform it. That could take a long ass time. We don't actually have like the technology to do that yet. I don't think so. Like, I mean,
yeah. So wherever is livable. I think I just said Mars because I was just really I was joking.
I think that's the next place.
But yeah, I would definitely go. I would definitely leave if I could. I say that really loosely because honestly, I don't believe. And I'm a flat Earth theorist, so I feel like we're in a bubble. So that's why I said if we could get up there, we'd go. But there's a dome, bro. We ain't getting out of this bitch. We on Earth for a reason. We ain't going nowhere. Unless you go to the Egypt pyramids and learn how to turn on their little transporter, because that's what it is. It's an alien transporter.
Okay.
It's a black hole. It's that's how you get in and out of the Earth.
Okay.
Well, this another first for the Snake Pit.
Like, I mean, I get like, if you don't have like firsthand knowledge of things, it's not always easy to like believe just like what you hear. And I'm open to like certain.
I hope
like,
obviously the Earth isn't flat.
Have you been around the whole Earth?
Have you seen the things disproving the flat Earth?
Have you seen the things proving it?
No, I've never seen that. Okay. No.
We can have that conversation.
Well, Millz, are you happy?
I'm happy.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're happy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you?
Yeah, I'm happy with things are going. I like to ask people that question too.
Yeah. No.
Riley, you happy?
Oh yeah, especially with where things are going. Yeah, with this whole scene that we are all a part of.
It's great. It's a great feeling. Jen, how you feeling? You happy?
Yeah. I'm
You good?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I'm good. Yeah.
You blowed.
Yeah, but I'm good.
All right, Millz, where can they find you? Where can they contact you?
So you can find me in my music and things like that. Just type in Ezra Millz, just on about anything. Videos on YouTube as Easy RAMILLZ. You can look up Brownbird Studios, Culture Lounge, Creative Digital. Got a lot of things going on. You can find me everywhere.
There you go. Riley, you got anything else to say, man?
Nah, man.
Where can they find you at?
Instagram, Riley at Riley AG.
And then your other, what's the other one?
Sunset Productions.
Sunset
yeah,
Productions.
you can learn a lot about Millz also.
Yeah, go check out the documentary. It's pretty good.
Check it out. Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, Jen, hella soft. You got anything else to say out there?
No, not right now.
Alrighty, that's
Thanks for having me.
I believe this is episode 105. We'll see you guys next time. Buy my merch. See you next time. Thank you.
Peace out.
Episode 105. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a good time. I had fun. I liked it. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to Ezra's YouTube channel. Subscribe to Sunset Productions YouTube channel. Follow Jen. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. And check out the merch, man. See you later.